Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
And we can trim this so. Hi, everybody. Welcome to AvantiSage and the interview series. I'm here with my friend Louise, and we go back to high school days, which is a long time ago. Actually, we lost touch for a while. And somehow found each other, I think, at one of our reunions here in Pittsburgh.
Yep, our 50th.
Our 50th.
Yeah.
And we have learned that we have an awful lot in common as the years went by. Still, and we find new things all the time. One thing that we really love is Italy and all things Italian, including Chianti. Salute. So we're starting starting this interview off with a bang. And I've been asking some similar questions of my friends and colleagues who have agreed and made me so happy to interview here and discuss this very, very compelling and sensitive and scary kind of topic and time in our lives in a way, because we all, I think the people that gravitate towards what AvantiSage, we all really are looking at this chapter in our lives as an opportunity, and we're not done yet.
No,
we've got stuff to do. So I wanted to let Louise talk a little bit about her life, and then we'll get into a couple of questions and go from there.
A little bit about my life. Well, like Patty mentioned, we met in high school. We had a lot of fun times there, a lot of good friends, a lot of good times. Patty moved away, and then she came back very independently. Patty, I always looked at you as being so independent. You know, you just did what you wanted. I was this Italian girl, stayed home, did good girl type thing, did what I was supposed to do, married my high school sweetheart.
Yeah, Billy.
Yep. And but Patty, she always, listened to a different drummer. She always had her own beat.
For better or worse. But here we are.
And she was always a dancer.
Yes.
And we would go and watch her performances, which were wonderful back in the 70s. I mean, wow.
But about you, which
about
was
me,
when
okay.
Yeah.
So I got married shortly after high school, had my children, and went through a divorce after about 24 years. And I got a really good job. I was really lucky. I got a good job. And it kept me through the rest till retirement and left me with a decent retirement to a point where I was able to maintain my home myself and still am.
In this beautiful place that she is so cozy and so carefully loved and lived in.
Yes,
and
for 45 years.
Yeah, it's really, I've moved around so much, I'm kind of in awe of people that, lived in one place for that long. But let's get into some questions.
Okay.
And see what can be revealed. I've been having an amazing time doing these interviews, and it was nice to, because I'm still new to YouTube, but it was nice to, not be the only talking head, and there's all kinds of things to learn from each other still, which is so cool. So we're gonna jump in. And this first question, we talked about it before a little bit, and there's a lot in it. But what have you let go of that you thought you would never release?
I kind of have a different twist of an answer to that. When I first saw that, the first thing that came to my mind, I thought I have to say what it is. Actually, it's doing things outside, gardening. I mean, we're 72 now. Gardening, I loved gardening, planting my flowers every year, just being outside. I have a beautiful yard with a big creek, and now I have some health limitations,
some mobility
issues,
which comes up a lot in these talks. Here we are, right?
Arthritis and things, and I can't plant my flowers like I used to plant them. I can't do that, and it really upsets me. I this year when I went to get them, it's like I finally realized I have to let this go. I have to. I bought some beautiful plants that I love. I look more at nature things. And that's something that I've let go of. And even going outside, I used to have a big, huge, beautiful garden. Of course, I can't do that anymore. And but that was one of the things that I never thought I would let go of.
Yeah, it's very. It suddenly comes to you. I think in a way we only have so much time. So what are we going to spend? Spend our time and energy on, and let's see what we can do. What we can do. Still is making an amazing dinner for myself.
I love the cook.
Wyatt, who's been helping us on the back end, my producer. and so the other question, and I found this really, kind of gets people going and perks us up, and is really, really, really central to AvantiSage's mission, is to share our wisdom with the younger women in our lives. And you have a daughter.
Yes, I do.
And a granddaughter. And so what do you wish younger women knew?
Well, the most important thing that I'm pretty passionate about to tell younger women is, if the situation isn't right for you, you can leave. Just leave. So many times women are held back. I myself was held back. You hear everyone telling you, oh, you should leave, you should do this. It's not good. You know in your heart it's not good. But you just can't take that step. You can't make that move. What will I do? I won't have enough money. I won't. Who will support me? How am I going to live? All those things.
Can I do this on my
own? Right. Yeah, I mean, especially with kids, it's terribly frightening.
Yeah.
But I'm here to tell you that once you do it, it's okay.
It's liberating.
It really is. It happens. Once you let go, things happen. Whenever I finally was strong enough to leave a bad situation, every day I said, it was like the yellow brick road I used to have. Another yellow brick would fall in front, I mean, a job opportunity came up, and it was a really good job, and then that advanced on. And then you become more confident that, you're pretty bad.
Exactly.
At the time.
And losing confidence, I think, as we age, and I'm speaking with people from, in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and all kinds of stuff that we're confronted with. We haven't even really delved into the loss, topic so much. There's a lot there that we're actually going to do some deeper work on. But you get here, and man, we've got some stories to tell.
Yeah.
And so I'm really after what people are thinking about that, and how we can share. And what about what you would say to your younger self?
To my younger self, I would just say you can do it. Have more confidence. Yeah. And,
trust.
You trust, exactly. You have what it takes. You don't need anyone else to spark that in you, or to bring that out into you, or help you along to do anything. It's all there. I mean, you have it. And sometimes it's hard to find. And sometimes it takes some work, and it does take work.
Yeah,
we're here to say that too. I want to say that too. It does take work.
Yeah, it's effort sometimes.
And meditation, and to believe in whatever higher power you may believe in.
Spiritual.
You're spiritual. Yeah. You need to get in touch with your inner self. You're you. You have to learn that about yourself, and to move forward before you can be to your full potential, and it keeps going. It just keeps going.
And tomorrow is not guaranteed.
Right.
And we sure don't want to look at that on a day-to-day basis, but it also gives you the fire, kind of like, okay, what is it? What are the things left undone? You say the bucket list, but what are the things that I would like to accomplish while I still have the time and the energy? And you know,
Yeah,
and,
because
wherewithal.
yeah,
and,
even losing the the ability to do planting and things like that.
yeah,
You've got to take advantage. If you have an opportunity, take it. You know, someone invites you somewhere, go. You know, I mean, dance
Absolutely.
like Patty's a dancer. I mean, it's just so wonderful.
Dance
You
your
just
ass off, ladies.
Yeah, just dance
And have a good
mean,
time, and remember the love. You know, the love is the most
and the
important
laughter.
thing.
You know, and bring that out. My grandkids. I have a sign that says this kitchen is for dancing, and they laugh, but it is.
But they do.
Yeah, they do. You know, you need to remind each other to find joy, especially in today's world.
And today, what we're going through today,
We have to find joy. That's every day. That's what we have to seek. Not worry about, oh my gosh, what's going to happen on the news? Oh, am I going to be able to pay this? Oh, the prices at the grocery store. You know, those are all realities that we just have to live through. But you have to find joy. Go inside, and whatever it is that makes you joyful, and talk to a friend, you know, rekindle an old friendship.
Who I was talking with about, and don't isolate. You
No.
know, that's a kind of, and we're not here to say do this, do this, don't do that, but to really take care of yourself and know that you still have a lot to do, a lot to give, and a lot to share. And
and it keeps going.
And it keeps going. Yeah, and we really still have a lot of fun. So we're going to leave it there.
Yes.
And I say, andiamo.
Andiamo. Ci vediamo.
Ci vediamo. Let's go. And until next time. And thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for, thank you for letting me say hi to everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much. See you next time, everybody.